Hi, my name is Dr. Phillips. Just wanted to take this opportunity to dispel any rumors or make clear what our expectations for students here at DECA Middle are. First, I want to start by saying that any rule or anything that we have in place is not to be punitive, but to keep us in a safe environment for all students. We care and want students to feel safe, protected, but also get their needs met. So I wanted to review our restroom policy. So there's 3 ways students can utilize our restrooms. Let me start by saying 5th and 6th grade students are taken by classes with their special area teachers to utilize the restroom as a class. There are also restroom opportunities to be escorted. Each 5th grade teacher and 6th grade teacher have a group text in which they reach out to a group of people who don't have classroom students, mainly their educational aid, to escort students to the restroom. That's throughout the day. So again, it's another opportunity for them to use the restroom and at once without a group, or just take care of business if for those young ladies who may have some feminine concerns that need to be addressed. We also make sure that we keep plenty of feminine products available in our nurses area. So if students forget to bring something to school, we have those for them here at school, and we want them to be able to utilize those. We also have lunchtime, where there's an opportunity for all students to utilize the restroom. All they need to do is raise their hand and let us know, and they are allowed to use the restroom and also get water during our restroom times. During dismissal is another time where they get an opportunity to use the restroom before they exit the building. We don't want kids getting on buses and not have had a chance to empty their bladders for their rides home. So again, we have opportunities in the morning utilizing class time. We also have another opportunity to use as escorts are available to escort them to the restroom. And then there's another opportunity during lunch and dismissal. Our 7th and 8th grade students have an opportunity to use the restroom between classes. Starting Monday, we are moving from having 3 minutes to get to class to 4 minutes, giving them another minute to make sure that they get all their needs met, getting a chance to use the restroom, get water, and get to class on time. Also, just a reminder that our 7th and 8th graders are preparing for high school, and our high school students only get 3 minutes to get to class. So we know that they'll be amply and properly prepared for high school utilizing our 3 to 4 minute rule. So we'll do 4 minutes because we know that they're getting adjusted and utilizing the restroom and doing the other things they need to do to get to class. I also want to add one other thing to that. So students don't have to carry all their books around for the entire day. There's opportunities for them to go back to their advisory and switch out books from the first set of classes to the second set of classes, and then lastly they return to advisory for the end of the day. So there's opportunities for them to split those things up. They're not walking around with all their things throughout the day, heavily utilizing their arms and not having the space to put things away to use the restroom. We also allow them, if they're moving quickly, most of the time they can, because our space is really small. And so 7th grade is a few minutes behind 8th grade. So 7th and 8th grade are not in the hallway at the same time, giving them the space and time to use the restroom, put their things down, and then come back out to use the restroom. We have a wonderful nurse here at DECA Middle. Her name is Ms. Cheyenne. Our students really love her and enjoy being in her space. However, it's a small space, and we want to make sure that we're utilizing that space for student needs. Not to hang out, not to use that as a space to go instead of heading straight to the cafeteria, not to utilize that time to go there instead of heading to class. And so our policy on going to the nurse is just this: if students need a nurse, they can ask their teacher. This year, we've also equipped teachers with basic needs that students may have. So every classroom has a bag with Band-Aids, bandages, Neosporin, and those basic needs. However, she does have feminine products for students who need those. They don't have to tell the teacher that much. We're not asking them to be embarrassed. Just say, I need to take care of something personal with the nurse. And so either the nurse will be contacted and she will come to the room to pick up the student, or an escort will pick up the student. But again, it's not a way that we want to keep them from the nurse. We just want to make sure that we don't have students roaming the building saying that they're headed to the nurse and they never make it there, which we want them in class to get their instruction completed. Lastly, I just want to say thank you for your concerns, and any concern that you have is a concern for me. I want to make sure that our kids feel safe here, that you feel safe with your child being here at our school. Like I said, any rules that we have in place is not to be punitive, but to keep students safe. We know that students sometimes abuse those privileges, and so we want to make sure that they are taking advantage of them, not abusing them, but also getting as much instructional time as possible, because we are respectful, we are responsible, we are safe, but at DECA Middle, we also are getting ready for college. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day.